Once you master the basic Linux commands, you should get yourself familiarized with the intermediate commands. Hello guys, today we will learn about Linux most used commands for intermediate users. So let's get started. First command that we will check is grep. Grep stands for Global Regular Expression Print. Grep is a powerful command that is used to search for a string of characters in a specified file. This command is handy when searching through large log of files. First, let's check out the man page for grep. Do man grep and go through all the options used with grep. Let's try some of them. Let's go to the directory where I created some sample files. Let's check what is in the directory. Do ls. I have added some text in these files. We can check that with cat. Now do grep hello example.txt. It will show the text present in the file. To search something in multiple files, we can do grep hello example.txt, example1.txt, example2.txt and hit enter. It will show the text if it is present in the files. If you want to ignore cases, you can use grep with -i tag. Now you see that we get output even if it is in case sensitive. Next, if you want to show lines that exactly match, then use -x tag. We see that this file does not have that pattern. Let's try another file. Now we got exact match from the file. If you want output from all the files, use star like this. And here you see we got all the outputs even if it is in case sensitive. If you want to save the output of grep in a file, then do like this. Now let's check it. Here you see that the output is saved in the test.txt file. Next is find command. This is another powerful command that helps you to locate the list of files and directories based on conditions you specify. You can find files based on permissions, users, groups, file types, date, size, and much more. Let's take a look into this command. Do find dot minus name example.txt. It will find the file in a current directory. If you want to find files with txt extension, just do like this. It will find all the txt extension files. Let's try .mp4 files extension. and here you see we got all mp4 extension files. To find the directory, we can give -type d tag like this, and it will find the directory. If we want to find empty files in a directory, then give empty tag like this. And to find empty directories, use d tag. If you want to find a file that was modified 10 days ago, then we use -m time tag and specify the number of days. If you want to find a file that was modified in last 1 hour, then use -c min and specify the minutes. To find the files whose size is greater than 50 megabytes, use -size tag and specify the size like this. To find files less than 50 megabytes, use -50 tag and it will show all the files that are smaller than 50 MB. To find a file between 50 MB and 100 MB, you can use tags like this. If you want to remove all the files that are greater than 100 megabytes, then you can do -type f -size plus 100 m -exec remove -f curly braces and backslash and semicolon. Hit enter, and now let's check do ls or do find dot -size plus 100, and here we can see that there are no files greater than 100 megabytes. Next command is ps. Linux provides us a utility called ps for viewing information related with the processes on a system, which stands as process status. It is used to list the currently running processes and their PIDs along with some other information. Now let's check this command. If we do ps, it shows the processes for the current shell. It shows PID, which is unique process ID, TTY, which is a terminal type that user is logged into, time, this is amount of CPU in minutes and seconds that the process has been running, and CMD, it's the name of the command that launched this process. To view long format listing, use -f tag. It will show few extra columns like UID, that is the user who started the process, PPID, this is the parent process ID, the parent process is the one that initiated the process, and C, the amount of CPU the process is currently consuming, and S time, the time when the process was started. If you want additional information, then use -l tag. Here it shows a few more entries like F, this is the sum of all flags that have been set for this process. S, this shows the status of the process. S means it's interruptible sleep. R means it's running or runnable. Then there is PRI, which is priority of the process. Higher value is low priority. And then there is ADDR, this is the memory address of the process. And then there is SZ, virtual memories. This shows the virtual memory size, and then there is vchan, and this shows the name of the sleeping process. To check all running processes, use -A tag. Here it shows all running processes. To find the processes by group, use -G tag. To find processes using command name, use -C tag and name of the process. You can search the process by PID, do PS-B and PID number. To find all processes started by terminal, use PS-T PTS/0. To find out processes using high memory, use PS-EO PID PPID CMD %MEM, %CPU dash sort equal to -% and memory. And you will see here the process that is consuming high memory. Next command is kill command. This command is used to terminate processes manually by default. Kill send terminate signal to the process if there is no signal specified. Let's see how does this command works. Do kill -L to list all the signal that can be used with this command. Let's try to kill Chrome. First search its PID. We can do PID of Chrome, type kill, and now we can do it in three way. Either specify the name of the signal, either number, short name. Let's try first name -sig kill, and copy and paste all PID of Chrome. Let me also open the Chrome on the side so that we can see it closing. Now we can use signal number -9 to kill. Copy and paste all PIDs of Chrome, hit enter. And you see that it immediately turned off. Open the Chrome again and let's try with its short name. Let's search for PID again. Kill -kill, and copy and paste all PIDs, hit enter, and again it switched off. Now we can achieve this with single command. Do kill -9 $brackets PID of Chrome. and you see that it again was closed. Next is systemctl. This command is used to control the systemd system and service manager. It controls the state of the systemd and service manager. It acts as a init system that brings up and maintains user space services during boot up. Let's check the command. So type here sudo systemctl status nginx. I have installed nginx on my machine. As you can see, it's in active and running state. Now let's stop this service. Do sudo systemctl stop nginx. Check the status again. Do sudo systemctl status nginx. Now you can see it's in inactive state. Now we can again start this service. Type in sudo systemctl start nginx and check the status. Do sudo systemctl status nginx, and now you see that it's active. If you don't want to start the service, you can simply do sudo systemctl reload nginx. Or you can do sudo systemctl restart nginx. And you can also do sudo systemctl enable nginx to auto start service on system boot. Or you can do sudo systemctl disable nginx to stop the service during the boot. To check if service is enabled during the boot, do sudo systemctl is enabled nginx. And here you see it is disabled. Let's enable it again. Do sudo systemctl enable nginx. Check it again with sudo systemctl is enabled nginx. And you can also do sudo systemctl is active nginx to check the status of the service. Let's stop the service with sudo systemctl stop nginx. Check it again with sudo systemctl is active nginx. And now you see it's inactive. Start the service again with sudo systemctl start nginx. And check if it's active again or not. And now it is active again. Next command we will check out is df. This command is used to show the amount of free disk space. It shows the full summary of available and used disk space, and also used to understand the file system that have been mounted. So let's check this command now. Write df. As you can see here, it shows the file system, use space, available space, and mounted on. Now if you specify a particular file like this, it will show mount information of that particular file. If you want to display all the file system, then do df minus a, and now you can see all the mounted file system. If you want to check size in power of 1024, then write df minus h and give file path. And here you can see it in gigabyte. And if you want to see the size in power of 1000, then write df minus capital H, and here it shows the size in gigabits. To get the grand total output, use df minus minus total, and here you can see it shows the total used space and total available space. If you want in gigabyte format, just give minus h tag, and now it shows the output in gigabyte format. And for gigabit format, you can add capital H tag. Next, if you want to check the file type, you can give minus capital T tag, and here you see that the file type is ext4. Let's also check it in gigabits format. Give minus capital H, and let's check the type of all file system. Next command is du. It's short for disk usage. This command is used to estimate file space usage. It can track the files and directories which are consuming excessive amount of space on hard disk. Let's check this out. Write du and hit enter. It will show the disk usage of all the files as you can see here. To find the size in human readable format, write du minus h. And let's check the size of our example file system. Write du desktop and name of the file. To find the size of files including directories, give minus a tag like this, and here you see all the files and directory size from desktop. Let's read everything in human readable format. Just give minus h tag. And now it shows the size in readable format. You can also specify the level of directories until which you want the output. For example, write du minus t 1 and desktop. It shows location up to 1 directory. Let's try level 2. Do du minus d to desktop, and now it shows the file location up to 2 directories. If you want quick summary, then just give minus s tag like this. And if you want the timestamp as last modified, then write du minus minus time minus h desktop, and here you see the last modified time information as well. Next command we will learn is mount and umount. These commands are used to mount and unmount a storage device or file system, making it accessible and attaching it to an existing directory structure. Let's check these commands now. If you do mount, it will show all mounted files. To check the mounted type, do mount -t ext4, and here you see that our file type ext4 is mounted at root directory. Now let's mount ISO to our device. Let's first create a mount location. Do sudo mkdir/media/ISO, and now do sudo mount location of ISO file and location of mount path. With -o and loop tag. Let's verify if it was mounted. Do ls/media/ISO, and here you can see all the files that was mounted on this location. Now let's unmount it. Do sudo umount media ISO, and let's verify again. Do ls media/ISO, and now we see that there are no mounted files. Next command we will check is lsblk. This command is used to list all mass storage devices and partition on them. It shows details of files that represent devices connected to the PC, and it displays output in a tree-like structure. Let's check this command. Write lsblk. It displays the information of all block devices on the system. To display empty block devices as well, do lsblk with -a tag. This will display all block devices along with empty ones. To display block devices in bytes, do lsblk -b. And to show all zone block devices, do -z tag. And here you see I don't have any zone block devices. If you want to avoid all slave entries, then you can use lsblk -d tag. You can also display block devices in ASCII format. Do lsblk -i. And you can also do lsblk -m to display information about device owner, group, and mode of block devices. And to display specific columns, use -o tag and give the column names like this. Last command we will check today is whereis. This command is used to locate the binary source and manual page files for a command. Let's check how to use this. Type whereis -l. This will show all the directories where the command whereis command search for. Next, let's try whereis cat to find out the location of cat command. And to find out multiple commands location, do whereis cat space bash space ls. It will show the location of all the commands. To find the manual page location of any command, do whereis with -m tag like this. And here you see the manual page location for bash command. And to find the files that have more than one documentation in bin location, do cd/bin and type whereis -m -u and give star. It will display all the commands in bin directory that have more than 2 documentation. So that was all from this video, guys. Now you have the knowledge of intermediate Linux commands, and after mastering all these commands you can move forward into advanced Linux commands. If you have any questions, please write it in the comment section. Like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.